I said, yo, what's up, everybody? I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic. Got a new video for you today. Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. Before we get into it, y'all know the spiel. Comment, like, subscribe, and share this electrifying content with the people. First of all, salute Bucks Nation. Y'all saw the title of the video, so y'all know what we're here to talk about. The Milwaukee Bucks denying Jon Horst the opportunity to be able to speak to the Detroit Pistons. So we're going to talk about that. And also, the Milwaukee Bucks let 3 assistant coaches go, especially a person that a lot of people in Bucks Nation have wanted gone for a long time. Oppenheimer is one of those assistant coaches. So that's what we're here to talk about and how that affects the team. What do you think are the pros and cons of that? And how do you feel, Bucks Nation, as far as Horst looking like he's gonna be here as our GM to kind of clean up the mess that he made? I think that the Milwaukee Bucks were completely in the right to do what they're doing with Jon Horst. You're not gonna just give away all our draft picks and mortgage our future and then just move on like nothing happened. No, no, no. You better clean this up, Horst. That's what the Milwaukee Bucks management says. Like, bro, you're not going nowhere. You about to clean this mess up you made one way or the other. You're not about to just do this and be scot free and start all over and start fresh and just leave us in this old man state. No, 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 Horst. You better tighten up, sir. You better tighten up. I'm in full support of what the Bucks did with Horst. I feel like he should stay and fix this mess. And I also think that we had way too many assistant coaches and we need to get rid of some of this dead weight. I want the reason I'm very okay with this because I want Doc to have his best chance of success. If that means completely getting his own coaching staff, let's do that. I want Doc to have whatever he needs to make this team successful. I'm completely for it because I don't want to hear no excuses, Doc. You're going to have a full off season. I see Giannis is about to go hang out with Dame in Portland so they can figure out what's going on. So I'm in full support of this. And Bucks Nation, if you haven't already, please hit the like button as y'all come in the building. Salute, salute. So that's what we're going to talk about. So first, let's take a look at what was said about the assistant coaches. Let me put that up on the screen. Give me a second, Bucks Nation. So Milwaukee Bucks dismissed 3 assistant coaches. And they also got rid of Nate Mitchell around like the All-Star break. So we've actually gotten rid of 4 assistant coaches this year. So previously it was Nate Mitchell here. And then we got rid of Josh Oppenheimer. People feel like he's an op to the Milwaukee Bucks, and he's also the person that threw off Giannis's shot. So yeah, get Oppenheimer up out of here. Shout out to my boy Gibson. Gibson has been calling for Oppenheimer's head for quite some time. Hey Gibson, you finally got what you want, bro. I am not sure who Sidney Dobner is or DJ Baker, but it doesn't matter who they are. Get them all up out of here. We need to give Doc everything he needs to make this team successful. So I'm all for this. Let me know what y'all think about this. If y'all are bothered by this mass coaching, assistant coaching change, if you're okay with this. So that's what I want to talk about. I'm going to get into the comment section shortly. And then the other thing to talk about is the Bucks denied Jon Horst a chance to interview for the Pistons top executive job. And I also something else to think about. Maybe the Bucks might move uh Jon Horst into that same type of position for the Bucks and then get a new GM. That is also a possibility, Bucks Nation. I would like to for us to discuss as well. What if we don't let go Horst? We put him in a different position, like an executive position, and then allows us to have a new GM come in. So let me know what y'all think about that, Bucks Nation. Also, I've been seeing a lot of chatter as far as who we should pick. Uh, in the draft, and I am a full support of us getting Kel Ware from Indiana. I feel he has length, athleticism, defense. He can shoot the 3, especially if it looks like now, from what I'm understanding, keep saying bringing the core back, and they keep mentioning Lopez. So I don't know if we're actually going to trade Lopez, if that's even an option, the way that they're talking, like to bring these people back. It's really looking like realistically, Bucks Nation, we're going to have Dame, we're going to have Giannis, we're going to have Middleton, Bobby, and Lopez. That looks like the 5 people that are coming back realistically. Could someone be traded? Very, very possibly. But right now, that's looking like the cord is coming back for whatever reason. That's just what it is. That's what it looks like. If something changes, definitely we'll talk about it, Bucks Nation. But that looks like that's the cord is coming back. And all I'm saying is, if you're gonna bring back Lopez, you can't go get the dude from Iowa, Edney or whatever, because he's already slow. I feel like he can be like a Frank Kaminsky. He had all those type of slow post moves in college and at work. Then you come to the NBA, ain't nobody going for that. So again, I just want to put it out there way in advance. I want the Bucks to get the center from Indiana University, Kel Ware. If you are not familiar with him, please look at his YouTube highlights and you let me know if you think that he would be a definite asset to this team. I 100% believe that he is the right player for this team, to give us the athleticism, defense, and big man that can move the floor that the Bucks need, and he can also shoot the three. So maybe you keep Brook around to kind of guide this dude, give him knowledge in the NBA and big man and things like that, and then let Lopez ride into the sunset. Then let Kel Ware come in and do what he does. So again, Bucks Nation, please look into Kel Ware, and then we gonna get into it, y'all. Bleacher Report boss tapping in. Give me a minute, bro. I'm gonna get into this comment section briefly. As y'all come in, please hit the like button. Much appreciated. And then I'm gonna tap you in here in a minute, sir. Just give me one moment. Get to some of these comments here. So salute the Bucks Nation, aka the most intelligent Bucks chat on YouTube, hands down. This is your number one source for Milwaukee Bucks news right here, right now. Please hit that like button. We grinding. Even though the Bucks are out of the playoffs, we still come with Bucks content. Anything that happens, I want you to know that you can come here and get everything you need. If it's not the live, it's the community tab. If it's not the community tab, it's the Facebook group. This is where you need to be for Milwaukee Bucks news. And let's get to the comment section. Let's shout out who we see in the building. Shout out Luke, Robert Allen, what's good? Gibson Nicholas, what's good? Salute to the Bahamas. Mr. Washington, what's good? Matt, what's good? Brandon, what's good? Jeff Riley, I said, yo, what up, Jeff? Jimmy Roller, what's good? Joseph, what's good? Robert Brooks, what's good? John Hassel, what's good? Ryan Love, what's good? Max Yeager, what's good? I see y'all. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Really appreciate it. Rigo, what's good? Let's get into some of these comments. Then we're going to tap in the Bleacher Report boss. Nice jersey, brother. We're going to tap you in here shortly. Luke said, I do not think the Milwaukee Bucks can trade Brook Lopez. Exactly. I don't think that's happening. That's why I'm trying to be as realistic as I can with what we have going on here. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you, Luke. Robert Allen was good. He said the Eastern Conference is a joke. Every team has major injuries. Boston is not that good, but everybody else is devastated by injuries. Facts. Yeah. And it's not even that Boston are odds. Boston is not like that crazy. Timu Kobe and Jaylen Brown, they're not that. All they do is chuck threes. If you stop the Boston Celtics from shooting threes or hitting at a high clip, they're done. It's a very simple formula. Stop them from shooting threes and they're done. I do agree that injuries have made this almost a cakewalk for Boston to get to the ECF, but we'll see. You never know. My boy Gibson, shout out to the Bahamas. Said salute to Bucks Nation. Salute Gibson. Also salute to Teron, your homie. Salute, salute. Mr. Washington said, Bucks for life. Good day, everyone. I feel like dreaming. Can you imagine DiVincenzo receiving the pass from Dame when he's attracting all that attention on the side of the court? I feel you, but I still don't. I still don't trust Dante like that. I feel like he's inconsistent still, but I get what you're saying. If he could play at some of the clip that he's played for New York, he definitely would be an asset to this team. Definitely would be an asset. But to me, I'd rather, like, if you say you gave me Dante DiVincenzo or Malik Monk, I would prefer to have a Malik Monk than a Dante DiVincenzo. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. My boy Matt in the building said, let's go. Let's go, Matt. What's good? My boy Brandon King Carter said we've got a lot of things to talk about Bucks Nation tonight. Absolutely. Salute to Brandon. My boy Jeff Riley said, I said, yo. I said, yo. What's going on, Jeff? Salute to you. Appreciate you tapping in. Jimmy Roller, appreciate you tapping in. Salute to you too, sir. Joseph said, yes, sir. Goat Horse is staying. Yeah, it looked like he's staying. It definitely looks like we saying. Jeff Riley said we need to trade Horst. Stop denying him from leaving. No. He need to fix what he messed up, Jeff. No. He need to fix this. No. I'm glad he's staying. Jimmy Roller said, can he fix this mess? I don't know if he has a choice. I think he has to. Robert Brooks said Mr. Washington only if yep, see, Dante was consistent with us like he is currently with the Knicks. Facts, he would have never. That's the thing. We only trade people when they're not hooping. That's why Grayson Allen got traded, because he did diddly poo in the playoffs. The same reason Dante got traded when we traded him. He didn't do diddly poo in the playoffs. So it's cool to see him do it now, but how consistent would they be doing that? And we already saw in the playoffs in the first round that Grayson Allen was looking very average. He wasn't looking as dynamic as he was in the regular season, and that's a fact. John Hassel said, let Horst go. Coaches should go for sure. Zero accountability, setting picks and guard. Yeah, I'm cool with the assistant coaches going. They should have probably been gone. So at least it lets me know that Doc is really paying attention to the Bucks, the coaching staff, and everything to put himself in the best chance to win. You got to understand, as much pressure as you think the Bucks are under, Doc Rivers is under even more pressure. He's been called a fraud, a loser, all types of other superlatives about what he doesn't or doesn't do. So this is his chance to right his wrong. He got a mulligan this year because he came in the middle of the season, so it's hard for him to get his program going. But now with a full off season, there's no excuses for Doc at this point. He got to get it cracking. He got to get it cracking. He got to get it cracking. But without further ado, let's tap into Bleacher Report boss. See what he got to say. Salute, bro. About to tap you in. There you go. What up, Bleacher Report boss? Tell us how you feeling. How you feel about that information? Good, bad, and ugly. It's on you. Go ahead, bro.
First of all, Bucks Nation, how you guys doing tonight? Monday night, almost summertime. Let's go. Um, First of all, I wanted to address a couple of things. One, I remember Mr. Smith. We was talking about me going after Dame. No, not going after Dame, just going Giannis. When last time we did this live,
Right.
thing was, I was going at Giannis, but it's because he's the leader of this team. No matter how many times Giannis says that his Dame's team, it's Giannis' team. And I
Facts.
had to go after him a little bit. Dame has to. The one thing I'm gonna say about Dame that he needs to improve on is to play with Giannis better. He has
Correct.
to.
Facts.
I'll give Mr. Smith that. That what I need to come after Dame. Dame needs to play better with Giannis. I don't care how you do it with this summer. You got to do it. All right. So without further ado, with Jon Horst getting denied. Now, a couple things that I gotta tell Bucks Nation about this, why they denied it. A couple things. Number one, Jon Horst is from Michigan. He has Michigan ties, and then two, Detroit did want to interview him first. If he would have been interviewed, he probably been the highest the candidate probably leave. But three, the Bucks nah. Like you did all these trades, you got rid of all these players. You five fix this mess. I mean, I understand a lot of people want Jarvis gone, but we're gonna let him go. He's gonna go. He's gonna go to Detroit for nothing. Like
Thank you. Thank
it's
you.
like it's like he
It's like
gives.
rewarding bad behavior. It's like rewarding bad behavior.
No, you're gonna like Buck stand on business. Like, look, you're gonna have to fix this because right now, all we doing right now is going older and older. Like, you and Doc need to fix this because we got Giannis right now for the taking, and Dame got Giannis. They both want to play better, and it's no, you're not going anywhere. You're gonna stay here and you're gonna fix this mess.
Right.
If they want to keep him and then put somebody else in the GM role, I'll take that too. but letting them go, let them go to Detroit. No, you're not going back. Nope, nope. You got you made this mess.
Yeah, you made your bed. Now you got to lay in it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he got to fix his mess. I think this, the fact of the Bucks trying to keep, hearing. And then today, I actually heard the Bucks talk. I don't know if you guys watch Bucks talk, but then he was also the more important thing. He was talking about the second Apron I've been talking about last live. They barely, like, because of Middleton didn't do what he did. He ain't go over Apron, but we definitely going over next year. So they pretty much saying that we're going to go one more time this year with everybody, and then after that, if we don't do nothing, then they're going to blow it up finally. So pretty much just one more year. If they don't do anything this year, they're going to blow everything up after that. But they do not want to waste Giannis, and then they want Dame to get better with Giannis. So they're pretty much saying that Dame and Giannis need to intertwine and get better together
Mm-hmm.
because, like, all season together, and then the coaches are, like, I also didn't mind the coaches being gone either, because I feel like I don't want no excuses for Doc.
Yeah,
You
you got a full off season. I don't want to hear nothing from Doc. There is
Doc
no excuses because
was
he got a mulligan, like I said, this year because you came in the middle of the year. It was a lot of turmoil, a lot of things going on. I'm gonna give you that, but now you got a full off season. You better get it cracking, sir. You know what I'm
you
saying?
got to, because if they don't get this right, this is Doc's last chance. This
That's
is
what I'm saying. It's as much pressure on the Bucks as it is on even more pressure on Doc Rivers. Everybody thinks he's a fraud.
it's, he. I mean, man, it's like I want to say he is, but then the problem is he only game in the middle of the season, so I give him more again. But this is it. This show what you made of, because we don't got no time. Don Mitchell, like, he's going to be out. He look like Don Mitchell going to be gone from Cleveland. The
Yep.
Hawks, they're good. I mean, the Hawks, they might talk about trading
Trae Young.
away.
Yep.
I Yeah, they was talking about trading for Ingram, but it says too much. Even with first contract, that's still over 10 million, so they couldn't even try to think about getting him. So they gotta figure something out to get somebody. They gotta
Right.
get some. I mean, I know they're gonna have three players gone, with BZ gone, Jay Crowder gone. I think Pat Bev's gone,
Yeah,
but
Pat Bev probably gone. We could just say Pat Bev is gone,
yeah,
unfortunately.
unfortunately, but they gotta figure out. They gotta get somebody that's younger, hungry, and faster. They gotta. And then another thing that I need to address is, you see what happened with the Pacers did to the.
Knicks.
It's not even the Knicks losing; it's just how they lost, because everybody's tired. You playing all these minutes, it takes their toll. Like, one thing I can say all the time, I say, but one thing he knows how to do is manage people's
It's
minutes.
minutes. Yep. I agree.
These coaches ain't getting it. You cannot have a 7-man rotation, 8-man rotation. You need to have guys that can step up when
But
you.
that's why I was saying, me and Mr. Cool been going back and forth about role players in the bench. You have to have a bench. It can't just be, oh, we just gonna ride our three superstars into the ground and then the others do nothing. You can't win a championship like that. You have to have your bench stepping up. You have to have your bench contributing. Indiana, when they win, their bench is contributing. McConnell is hooping. Others are hooping. That is what you need for the team. They're supposed to be like your safety net when things are going back. Okay, we can put the bench in, get some buckets going until our guys get back in and can get into some rhythm. So I am concerned though. I'm gonna keep a real Bucks Nation with you, Daniel. I am very concerned that we're bringing back so many people that are old and tired and gently washed. I'm gonna keep it real. If there's a way that we can get rid of Brook and Middleton, or either or, I think we should take that opportunity. And I don't want Brandon Ingram. Brandon Ingram reminds me of a young Middleton. You have a lot of offensive skills, but you can't stay on the court. So I wouldn't want a Brandon Ingram. Also, and like I'm saying, if we're gonna bring back Lopez, we have to draft one of these athletic centers that are gonna be available in this draft. We have to.
They got to trade up. They're
Yep. If
they
that's what
got to
needed. If one of those guys, if those guys aren't gonna fall into our lap, yes, we need to trade up to get what we want. And I'm a strong proponent of us getting Kale Ware from Indiana. Strong
look out.
proponent.
Curious, but I'm gonna look out for him, see what he's about. But this team needs to be faster at the defensive end. They ain't a wing. They it just
Yep.
You cannot have on 40 minutes a game. You
Right.
just
And
can't.
we got to talk about the Suns too. Good point, Rigo. I meant to talk about this too. The Suns signed Budenholzer at 5 years. Was it 5 years, 50 million?
Is he off the books or he's still on the books for the Bucks?
I think I gotta check and see. I don't want to misspeak. I feel like he should be coming off soon
Yeah,
because he got
because
that new contract right when we won the championship, so it should be coming off fairly soon. I believe. Y'all let me know in the comment section when does if y'all know when Bud's contract expires.
yeah, I just think about it right now. With him going to he's gonna with Bud going to the Suns. I just see like they're gonna do what they've been doing. They try the main problem they're gonna have is what they're gonna do with KD. You got three shooting guards. You got no center. Got no point guard.
They're
He's
they're
gonna do
pretty they're in our predicament, to keep it real. Phoenix is in our predicament. You're very
it.
top heavy on your salary, and then you just got random people as role players, and you're trying to figure out how to make it work. We at least have better matching pieces than Phoenix. Phoenix just threw together some superstars with any rhyme or reason. At least our pieces match for the Bucks. So I will say that I feel like Phoenix is gonna have to trade one of them, and I would think it would be Beal, because Beal play less than Middleton does. To keep it real. And
Hopefully,
hold on one second. You know our boy in here.
he got
shout out to No Strays ENT, our favorite op.
what you
No
say.
Strays 4.99. Appreciate you, bro. Peace, Bucks Nation. How's the weather in Cancun?
Better
Y'all
than you.
asking for a friend. LOL. That was funny. That was
Yeah.
funny. But what you got to understand is, are y'all even proud of this win? What y'all doing? Y'all beat nothing but teams that's injured. Y'all ain't even doing nothing for real in Boston. No Strays.
And these are the same people that said when we won our championship, because KD was hurt, yeah, that's why you won. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
right.
because
Get him. No. Get him. No. Get them, Daniel. Get them.
I got hurt. That's why you guys won. Like
Right.
seriously,
Everybody was hurt. And now look at Boston. Look at Boston. Cakewalk because everybody hurt.
because everybody hurt. No, man. You win championship first, then we talk. Talk talking. You guys win a championship. You can have your fun now. Win championship first, because
Right.
I'm telling you, when you go to the finals or you're not gonna win. Your
Yeah,
3 point shoot,
y'all ain't beat nobody in the West.
man. The West is like the wild, wild West, man.
Bro, you don't know what's gonna happen out there.
It's the wild, wild West in the West, man. It's like
Okay, this is an interesting comment. Bleacher Report Ball. Luke said the only thing we might trade Brooke is at the trade deadline or free agency. Just don't so we don't sign him. Yeah, maybe. I would mind. Maybe they will wait till closer to the trade deadline to see how everything's working before they try to bust a move. My problem is, or my fear is, injuries and health. Is Brooke gonna be healthy? Is Middleton gonna be healthy for them to even be a tradable asset at that time? You know what I'm
man,
saying? That's the truth.
I'm telling you right now, he'll probably pull up. My back hurt a little bit. I pulled it a little bit. I
Yep.
don't want to get. I'm just to do it now.
Yeah,
Why
just do
wait?
it. Why are we waiting? We know Brook
Wait.
can't move. Brook is such a liability against teams that don't have a big man. If we do not draft one of these big men that's available, one of these centers, it will hurt us a great deal because we have to get it. We have to get an athletic big. Brook is
Look,
unplayable against centers like Miles Turner or anybody that has any type of that's fleet of foot. You know what I'm saying?
I put it like this: a 7 foot man can play better defense than Brook Lopez.
Correct. Right
That's
now, his current condition.
in current conditions. Like you can put a mannequin right there, he'll start making more blocks than him because it's just bad. It's bad that every time I see him, he's like a snail. Ball
Right.
turn and like, dude, he
Salute, Daddy
just
Fields. Right,
like
right. Let, let me
he
put
turn
the link in the chat real quick. I forgot to put the link in the chat. Hold
like
on one second.
yeah, put the check, man. Like I know someone will come in here, but
Right.
hey,
I forgot. My
look,
bad, Bucks Nation. I just put the link in the chat, y'all.
get in here. Why dare keep me getting there? I'm like, I'm telling you how I did it, so I'm getting in here. So I'm I gotta say what I say. Have my clip first.
How we draft, I think, is going to be very important to things moving forward. Also, Doc is really gonna have to look in the mirror and figure out how he's gonna incorporate our young guys into this team.
That's no
He has
choice.
to. Now, one thing I heard, Bucks Nation, I'm not gonna lie, what I heard from a source that I have on the Bucks, I can't say who or none of that, but I was told the real reason Beauchamp is not playing, they are saying allegedly he is not working as hard in practice as he needs to. He's not showing the dedication. That's what I heard. It could be wrong. Y'all let me know if y'all heard anything else, but that's what I heard. And
I'm
that's
gonna
why
say
Beauchamp ain't playing. So as I stated before, even having that information, this summer will be the most important summer of Beauchamp's career. So whatever he need to do, hey Beauchamp, they not playing with you, bro. You need to put in some pain, bro. Not these pro-am scoring 83. We need you to do that in a real game versus NBA talent. You feel me, bro? We believe in you, Beauchamp. You need to show Doc that he need to believe in you. For real, for real. Livingston, Ajax, AJ Green, we need all of y'all to make a leap this coming this off season and coming to next year as elevated players, because we're really gonna need them to kind of level out the minutes for our starters, especially that they're getting older. And like you said, to manage minutes, we need those guys to lock in, and we need Doc to get those guys ready. We need Doc to believe in those guys and get them ready, and that's just a fact. Our boy Gibson tapped in. Gibson Nicholas, straight out of the Bahamas. What's good?
Peace, peace, salute. One love, peace and love to Brandon, Daniel, and Amber, even though Daniel ain't top yet. It's a pleasure.
Right.
Man, this will be the happiest day in my life. Salute to Bucks Nation. Everyone
I know.
again.
Hey,
Man,
hey, Daniel. Once I saw Oppenheimer's go, I was like, hey, my man Gibson is doing some type of dance right now in the Bahamas when
listen
he
here.
saw that information.
Amber, Amber, I saw the content you put out the other day, and I say, hold on now. He gone? I said, oh, it's about time. They take too long to let him go. So, what I would like to say, yes, I wanted Horse out, but what you and Brandon said, Daniel said a little earlier, he have to clean up this mess he
Hmm.
made. He have to clean up the mess. We ain't gonna let you go
I
like
hope
that
not,
and say,
Patrice.
so
yeah,
you got
yeah, he,
you got to
uh,
clean up the mess.
Right, I
So,
agree.
yeah, I
so
didn't,
my
like, I didn't want him. Like they wanted him to go back, to Detroit because he's from Detroit. He's from
Right.
that area, and that's
right.
like, no, you gonna fix this mess. No, like
Oh,
you
my
get back
bad.
to
Hold on 1 second. My bad, Jeff. I did forget to shout out the OC. Shout out to the OC. If you don't know, now you know from my boy Jeff. My bad, Jeff. You right. I always shout out the OC. That's I got a special spot for the OC. I did some work over there when I was younger. Shout out to the OC. I'm gonna leave that there. So what's going
Uh,
on, gentlemen? Shout out to Jeff. Tap in if you want, Jeff. So go ahead,
hey,
Gibson.
go ahead,
yeah,
Gibson.
and shout out to Doc for doing this, man. It's a blessing in the sky to get rid of Oppenheimer. He was a problem to this team. Thank you, Doc, for doing this. Now, what I want Doc Rivers to go do is go and get Damon Lillard, shooting coach, to help wait with my boy, to help wait with our boy Giannis. I want him to get that coach on his team. If we could get Terry Scott's back, man, listen here, this offense will be unstoppable. So I got one message to that Boston hater, no stray ENT. Yeah, continue doing what you're doing. Y'all ain't going there. Y'all is a bunch of frauds. So only way y'all get to,
Get him,
only way y'all
Gibson.
get to only way you'll get to the playoff and to the finals because teams injured the same thing when those punks, Indiana punks down there holler running his mouth. Only because Giannis ain't there. Only if Giannis was in there, y'all never was gonna stand a chance. So I ain't
That's what I'm
worried
saying.
about
And speaking of that, Gibson, is the piggyback. I was so mad watching that Indiana game. How they started talking when they got the lead. Boston,
yeah.
hey, Indiana is a bunch of front runners. Oh, they weren't doing none of that talking before.
All that, Amber. In
No.
the street, all that. When somebody talk
So
trash, to win, they ain't talking
so
trash. They talking
Right,
all.
that's what I'm saying. Keep the energy all the time. Y'all a
so
bunch of
so so
cowards, Indiana. Go ahead,
so
Gibson. Then was spin the
so
block to my boy here. Go ahead, Gibson.
So I'm like what you said. I want the Bucks to try. And shout out to Atlanta Hawks for getting the first round pick in 50 years. Boy, that's a blow. That's a serious thing.
Right.
So I want the Bucks to try move off Lopez. We need a young center. I agree everything what you all say on the content. We need to
Facts,
get
Mr.
rid of
Cool.
Lopez. Lopez have to go. He cannot keep up with those young guys. No, if we had a young center on our team, there's no way Indiana was beating us in this series without Giannis.
But Gibson, that's what I was saying. What we do in the first round of the draft is going to be key to shaping our roster. Because if we're keeping Brook, we can't keep Brook and he's our starter. That's not a
No,
reasonable scenario. So if we
no,
do
no.
not pick a center in the first round, that's telling me that we're going to end up trading Brook. You get what
You
I'm
need
saying? I feel like if
Right.
we pick up a center, then they're like, okay, we'll have Brook mentor you, and you'll slowly get into that position. But if we don't draft a center, we draft another position. I think that we will trade Brook Lopez. I think we'll trade
Man,
Brook.
right,
he gotta
Lopez.
go. Go ahead,
I mean,
Daniel.
picks. They got the 23rd,
Right,
24th, and they got the 30 something.
right,
They got to trade up and get impact player. They need somebody really athletic. You know, that center you said in Indiana.
yeah,
They need somebody because Lopez cannot start. He can't play every game.
no,
It's like they look for him. They hunt him. They are hunting for him. They got Giannis going 40 minutes a game this year. Are you kidding? Even with Andrew Griffin, he was playing him too many minutes.
yeah,
I mean, it just you cannot. You cannot. When I see Giannis went down the way, like I said, every lie, when I watched him go down the way he did, I thought he tore his Achilles right there, or
mm-hmm.
just the way it just he pulled something like your body gives out. That's exactly what the Knicks are going through right now. They're
With
playing this
Brunson,
star minutes and they're just going down like flies. We're gonna get
Yep.
Indiana versus the Boston. Neither one of them. And they both running. That's all they both doing. It just like this whole league need to start coaching better and start understanding like, okay, my way gonna be my way. No, if you only manage these minutes, these players they can play, but their body's gonna give out on them. Like it
yeah.
gotta be.
And and just for the Knicks, for example, Thibodeau is known for running players into the ground. They said that's
You
why
know
Derrick
that.
Rose got hurt, and usually anytime he gets a superstar, they get hurt from. You know what I'm saying? Their practices are hard. They're playing a ton of minutes. It's just a matter of time. Brunson finally broke down from Tibbs, and he's a young man. You know what I'm saying? And he couldn't take the grind. Just saying,
Man,
managing minutes matter. We saw Giannis in his best form under Bud playing less than 30 minutes a game. I think it was like
yes,
27 to 29 minutes
yes,
a game. He was playing, and he was super fresh to come into the playoffs. We need a similar
right,
we need a
right.
similar mindset coming from Doc. But in order to get that, you need to have people that can take off that pressure. We need another big man. We're expecting Bobby to be our best person off the bench to be the best
No,
when he's starting. Bobby
it
needs to have a
is.
dedicated role. Bobby is best suited coming off the bench. Bobby should not be a starter. We need his production off the bench because we don't have anybody else that we know for sure that can score off the bench. Go ahead, Gibson.
I get a question for you and Daniel now. All right. Since we having Pat Bev back, Jay Crowder's not coming back,
Yeah.
Beasley's not coming back. So what we could do with a candidate? Is he's coming back or the Bucks should just let
I
him
don't
go
know if we're
warm up?
allowed to trade Connaughton. He got something on the organization. I don't know if we're allowed to trade Connaughton. I would love for
Man,
Connaughton to either get out of here, retire. Yes, I'd want him gone. Hold on one
man,
second. The homie Nick Swin that tapped in with a super chat. Hold on, let me get the Nick Swin. Appreciate you, Nick. William Johnson, I see you in the chat. WFSO, I see you in the chat. Curtis Gallion, I see you. Nick Swin, appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Don't matter if they quickly get rid of Brook or wait near the end of the trade deadline. You think other teams not paying attention to his athleticism? No, I feel you. Shout out to Nick Swin, one of the queens of the chat. What up? What up? That's true, but some people still
You're
might
right.
find the value in him being a stretch five, and it's also the last year of his contract. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Brook will be very tradable next year. I think he will be very tradable, in my opinion. We will see, but I feel where you're coming from, Nick. No, that's fair. That's definitely fair. What up,
So
Eric
so
Payne? I see you.
so I'm
It's
a
just
question, right? Oh, so we can't get a player from like that guy from the Pels, Herb Jones. You wouldn't think the Bucks would have any chance of trading for him or Valanciunas because they say the Pels are not re-signing Valanciunas back this off season. So
Valanciunas is a slightly better version of like a Brook without the 3-point shooting. He just
yeah.
slightly better. It's not really that much of an improvement, if any at all. I'm cool on Valanciunas. That's another dude. Another older player. Let's get younger through the draft. Let's take our chances on one of these young big men and just
right,
let them roll. Let's see what happens.
right,
Let's see.
right.
Like I'm telling y'all, when I be standing on something, it's for a reason. Kel Ware, I'm
Mhm.
going to keep saying that young man's name from Indiana. He needs to be a Buck. I guarantee you, he's an immediate impact. Watch what I tell you. We get
Right,
Kel Ware from
right.
Indiana, he's an immediate impact. Period. I
So
guarantee it.
what
Guarantee
what
it.
number what number is he in the draft? What number? He with Indiana now or he coming in the draft?
He's coming in the draft. He plays for Indiana University.
Yeah,
Oh,
university.
would
And
that
he's
be a
one of the
good
top four centers that'll be available. You know, with the Edney dude from Iowa, and then the dude from I think UConn. But to me, Kel Ware for value, I think he would fit perfectly for us. I think he would fit perfectly.
So
Um,
John Ross need to do is trade probably one of those picks up so we could land him. That'd be a very
I still
interesting
think
if
he
we
can
could get him.
fall into our lap, but if you want something, go get it. But I don't. I think he might fall into our lap.
So
I
let's
don't know.
just keep our fingers crossed. Go ahead, Daniel.
Yeah, I just feel like they got to trade up to get him.
You think
Just
so?
yeah, I don't think they with the way they is right now because like I said they got two picks. You really don't need both of them. You need like one, and then you can get like a free agent. I mean, all drafted free agent after that. Because like I said, they're gonna keep all these young guys. They need a one impact player that can help. Like this is your this pick is to help Giannis
Correct.
and
Right.
to help Giannis, to help Dame, and not have all the pressure on him, and you have him playing all these minutes because they paid him more money this year than last year. He's almost gonna
Correct.
be over dollars next year. Dame gonna be almost close to 50 million almost next year. They can't be playing all these minutes, and they not be playing every game. So they gotta get somebody impact that center position if they're gonna keep Book. But I just think they're gonna trade. They should trade Book if they can get to the Pelicans or one of these teams that need and get a good player in that top spot. Get them. They gotta do something because their murder rate is so low right now. They're gonna be over Apron
Facts,
next.
Robert Allen. Mm-hmm.
They'll be over Apron next year. They're gonna have to start getting rid of these contracts pretty soon. So I just hope they do something to minimize the damage.
We gotta get rid of Brooke. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's stop beating around the bush. We all know Brooke needs to go. He needs to go. We know Connaughton needs to go. We need to get that 9 million Connaughton make off the book. You're telling me
Definitely.
Connaughton gets paid like $1 million or $2 less than Bobby with a third of the production is blasphemy. It's
That's wrong.
blasphemy. What we're paying Connaughton is a tragedy. 9 million for what he does is ridiculous. It's
That's
It
how
is.
we roll.
ridiculous. He's
That's how we
robbing
roll.
us.
He's
Yeah, he's
That's how
robbing.
we
robbing
win.
us, bro. He's robbing us. I
That's how
agree.
we.
He's
That's how
making
we
court.
roll.
He's making courts, but that's give him. But
Yeah, that's
it's
it. Yep.
yeah,
I
but
agree, Sandra Stevenson. The NBA is constantly evolving. We need youth, period. Yes. And we have
Yep.
youth. We just need to play
Yep.
these dudes. We've seen flashes of great play by Ajax, AJ Green. Uh we can't say Bochamp. We didn't
Marshall.
even really see Bochamp play this year. We saw a little something from Livingston. Let's see what happens in the offseason with some development. I'm gonna be I don't know if it was Mr. Cool, Robert Brooks, or who said it, but we were talking about as far as the preseason, it will be big for this year for the young Bucks. Especially what
Uh,
happened last year where Bochamp had them 2 good games and then just disintegrated. Can't wait till preseason start. Go ahead, Gibson.
yeah, and one thing too, I would always stand on, and I always keep on pushing it and preaching it in the chat. I am looking for the organization to invest more in this development program. If they could bring some guys in to help establish the program to get our young guys then ready for the when the season kick off, they done in shape, they done prep. So when our season start, we don't have no problem. Everybody then fall in line, and at the same time, like what you say, in the off season, because I listened to what Deanna said in the press that he's going in Portland to visit Name so they could wake up together. I really wanted to wake out because let's take for an example now. You remember when
I
Kyrie
just
get
want to
traded?
piggyback off of that, Gibbs. I just want to interject here briefly. I don't care about you going to hang out with Dane. All I want y'all
Right,
to do is work on spamming the PNR. What is PNR,
right,
ladies and gentlemen? Pick and roll. That's all I want y'all to
right,
do. Nothing else but
right.
spamming pick and roll. Do you not see
That,
that? That's what got Denver back in this series. They just like, oh no, we're not doing this. They started spamming the pick and roll with Jamal
right,
Murray and Jokic until they figured it out and got the rotation they needed, and they started destroying them. The pick and roll
right,
is devastating when you have a shooter and somebody can roll to the cup. The Bucks need to make sure Giannis and Dame are only working on spamming pick and roll. We need that to be effective. If we could get the pick and roll effective, we can do a lot of work. And then I just want to, I think Mr. Cool made a good point in here. Mr. Cool said the reason Indiana bench is productive is because their offense is designed to move the ball and they get touches. Our bench is getting the ball to Bobby Porter's totally different philosophy, and I agree. And but you know why that is, Mr. Cool? That's the only person on the bench that we can trust. You can't trust Pat Connaughton. You
oh
can't
hell
trust
no.
Beasley. You can't trust none of them. That's why they give it to Bobby P, because Bobby P is the only person that can score off the bench. And that's why I'm saying it threw this team off when Bobby P had to start, because that lets you know when nobody gonna get no buckets off the bench. And what happened? Nobody got buckets off the bench when Bobby P was starting.
Right,
Bobby P, for this
right,
team to be at peak form, needs to come off the bench because he can get buckets. Which again, why we need to draft a athletic big man in this draft. There's no excuses. Make it happen,
right.
Horst.
And then,
That's it.
man,
Go
one
ahead,
other
Brian.
thing.
Go ahead.
This it'll be Thanasis towards Achilles, so he's not gonna be in the bench next year.
Yep. I
Spot
don't know
right
if they're
there.
gonna reset. So how does that work with the NASA? Because his contract is over this year.
Yeah, so they ain't gonna sign him. It's
Yeah, I
like
think he might be gone, or maybe they put him in the bench in a some type of personnel development role or something, make up some role. No, for real, because the NASA's, he doesn't play like that, but he gives the team good energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's
they just
good to have around, but it would be nice if he could be around and not take up a roster spot. Maybe he
was
can
right.
be an
Right.
underboss for Vin Baker or something, learn to coach or something like that. You know what I'm saying? He might be
Uh,
better suited for that. I'm not trying to disrespect you, Thanasis. You already wasn't hooping. Now you done tore your Achilles. Let's just get you a clipboard, fam. Let's just get you a
I,
clipboard and a marker, bro. And let's
Chris,
do that. You could help this
question.
team by just getting a clipboard.
At the
Hey,
stadium.
hey,
Yeah, go ahead, Gibson.
yeah. So like what you said again. We don't need no
Agreed.
gods. Horse, we don't need no more gods. We don't need no more gods. No, we need a big man. And you know why we need that? Because we were exposed this last 2 seasons with one big man,
Okay, Mr.
and that was
Washington. Yep.
so this year we need to get a young big man. We need him immediately. So the minute we draft him, Doc Rivers need to take him straight into camp with those guys and start helping them to understand the game piece by piece. So when the season starts, we would have a quick surprise, revenge surprise, waiting for Indiana. I want when next season starts, I want the Bucks him, don't give them a chance to beat us. We need to come back stronger, better to show them, okay, yes, we get put out early in the second round. We changing that narrative. This year, I don't care what Doc Rivers do, find the best offensive coach you could find to help fit the personnel to get this team going. You as a defensive coach, we understand that. Get an assistant coach with have high offensive skill. I appreciated you get rid of all those clowns
Yeah,
with
that's what I'm
Griffin
saying.
and
We need a clean house. Yeah, I'm with that. And hold on one second, Gibbs. I just need to address a troll real quick. So we got big task at hand. Said Cancun Bucks. The Knicks are better. Like I said, the mind that always
oh
blocked me when I speak the facts is over for the Bucks. Back to back dark ages. All
Hey,
right, sir. Let me take the time to just educate you for a moment, sir. And the first thing that I would like to say to you is, who do you think you are talking to us like that? Who do you
who
think you are? You are a Knicks fan. Let that. You guys have not won a championship. Yo, the last time y'all won a championship, TVs only came in black and white.
he
Well,
wasn't
Mark,
Cars didn't
those.
have navigation systems. Cars had roll up windows when y'all won a championship. There was no solar panels. I don't even know if we went to the moon yet. And you got the audacity to poke out your chest for being in the first round where y'all just got blew out by like 50 points. The
at the
Oh,
audacity of you, sir. We won a championship in the 2020s. When y'all won a championship, Nicky Barnes was a free man. Do you understand what I'm
wow.
saying? Do you get what I'm saying? It was the 70s, damn near the 60s when y'all won a championship. R.I.P. Martin Luther King might have still been alive when y'all won a championship. Can you knock it off?
Wow.
Can you knock it off?
on
Don't
pretty
come in
back.
here talking crazy. Y'all ain't won nothing yet, bro. Y'all just
Yeah,
got
but
cooked. Y'all best player is playing on a bad wheel. Y'all about to get cooked.
it
And
was to
you
get
got the
swept.
audacity to talk to a team that has a banner in this century. Y'all have not won anything this century. We're in
Wow.
2024. You've won nothing. Just that alone is 24 years. Big task at hand. I'm not going to block you, but I will dance on your carcass. And I will dance on your team's carcass. The
Mm.
audacity of you, sir. If you
Well,
don't knock it off and go to your room and close your door and think
go to
about
bed.
life, that's crazy. Go ahead,
Like
Joe. I just had to address the troll. Go
you
ahead, bro.
don't like this. Say like, look, your team lost. Your best players running out there, like got running at the gym. Your coach run all these minutes. You think your team gonna last out? Your team going out like flies like that? Obi Nobi got hurt. Who gonna stop? Who gonna stop the Pacers running down the court like that? We had to deal with it. Now now you seeing why we been going up ahead about it. And you gonna be here talking about, yeah, we're doing it. You gonna be joining us then. You gonna be sitting right next to me.
Right, you gonna be in Cancun with us. Don't worry, Knicks. Y'all know
Oh,
how to. Y'all,
right next
man,
to me.
y'all will pull a Knicks. Y'all pulling a Knicks right now. Actually, y'all about to lose this series. Watch what I tell y'all. Y'all letting Halliburton style on y'all. We had excuses. We had plenty injuries. Y'all don't have that excuse. Y'all about to lose in front of Spike Lee and whatever else fair weather Knicks fans are starting to show their face. Stoudemire, all these cats. Y'all
Yeah,
about
now
to lose in front of y'all friends and family. Watch what I tell you. And then I'm gonna dedicate the first 5 minutes of the podcast to the New York Knicks when y'all get put out for you having the audacity to poke your chest out in front of some champions, some recent champions is ludicrous. That's what's wrong with today's society. How you talk crazy that way without no hardware? That's insane. That's
where you
insane. What's wrong with you? Whose
where
man's is this? What?
where you first, man? Where you go with that? If we come
All
talk to
right, where's y'all? Man, you don't get up out of here. My man Jimmy
now,
uh,
Roller. Yeah,
it's
that no strays out here poking a check on. Y'all haven't won no chip yet either. Derrick Rose was
so
still Derrick Rose the last time y'all won a championship. Let that sink in. T-Mac, I
it,
think,
it,
was still in the NBA the last time Boston won a championship. Shaq might have still been in the NBA the last time y'all won a
mm,
championship. It's been like 2 to 3 eras of NBA that's passed since y'all won a championship, and y'all poking y'all head out. Again, y'all have gone to the championship, lost. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown is damn near the same player. Both Timu Kobe's. One light skin, one dark skin. We don't know whose team it is. That's why y'all won't ever win, because we don't know whose team it is. Y'all don't have no leader. Sometimes Jason Tatum is scoring and carrying y'all. Sometimes it's Derek White. Sometimes it's Jaylen Brown. Y'all don't have no alpha on that team. That's why you'll never win a championship and always come up short, because y'all don't know who the man's supposed to be on that team. Mark my words, no strays, ENT. The Boston Celtics will not win a championship. No way, no how you can book it. Oh, he done put it in a super chat. Hold on 1 second, Gibson. Let my man get his super chat. Y'all want to talk crazy on a Monday? Man, listen, I got time. Style on all y'all little trolls today. No strays, ENT, our favorite. I appreciate the $4.99 super chat. peace to the panel. Damn, you know it's bad when Knicks fans start talking crazy. Couldn't be me. You see what I'm saying? Even no strays, the point that Knicks fans are talking crazy is ludicrous. How?
Yep.
How? And
Just got.
the point
I
you
don't.
talking crazy, y'all just got blown out on national TV on Sunday. On the Lord's Day, y'all got y'all head beat in. On the Lord's Day, y'all got y'all head beat in. And you come in here, mosey all up in here in this chat talking crazy.
I cannot
Amber,
You
you
believe
don't
got
get off Wendy's Wi-Fi talking crazy and go home?
Amber,
some
you got
just.
something I want to drop.
Go
I
ahead,
got
bro.
something I want to drop. I got something I want to drop for the New York fan and the Boston fan. But let me get the Boston fan first. I like him. No stray ENT. I got one question for you. And I hope you're ready to take this in. You could call in the live, but you afraid to call in to face me. I don't live in the United States. I live in the Bahamas. You could always free tap in. I ain't gonna bite you. I just want to say this. I just want to say this over here to you. Uh, all you have to know is that if this team don't win this championship this year, you have to realize either Tatum can get traded,
Or
this team
Brown.
can get broken. So
Thank you.
you have to realize that when Tatum came in the NBA,
Let's
Tatum
go.
already had the best supporting cast around him.
No, Eric.
Giannis didn't have that. Giannis didn't have the best supporting cast, but Jason Tatum have. Now, the difference is between Tatum and Giannis. Giannis is a superstar. Tatum ain't on Giannis level yet. He ain't reached to that level yet. So when you want to come in this chat and disrespect the Bucks to talk to them any kind of way, look at the stats first. Once you show me what Tatum has went, then you could come on the panel and bug up your chest. Now, New York, you shouldn't even be talking in here, my friend. You shouldn't even be talking. You
I
should
want to.
keep your
Oh,
mouth closed. Keep your mouth closed because you only win nothing from since Patrick Ewing was playing. From since Patrick Ewing was playing. So I don't know what you're trying to big up around here. Y'all need to sit small because y'all gonna get sent home. Jalen Brunson cannot carry y'all to the second round. I ain't gonna let you let that sink in. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Indiana can beat y'all. So if y'all ain't win tomorrow night, y'all can call this series over. See y'all next season. Take that. Back to you, Amber.
I'm telling you right now, when Boston lose, whenever they lose their series, we going live right after the game. I'm letting
Yep,
Bucks
yep,
Nation know. Just for the trolling,
yep.
now we gonna make time for the foolishness. We
oh,
cheerlead foolishness over here, so we gonna make time for y'all. Hold up, Nick Swin with the 499 super chat. Let me get the Nick. Hold on 1 second, Nick. My bad. Let me get the Nick super chat. Shout out to Nick. Appreciate the 499 super chat. No worries. We'll make sure we have a moment of silence for Mr. Stray. That's what I'm saying. They don't even realize what's coming. They too, man, listen. What up, Monolando, too? I see you. Yeah, they I'm I'm distraught
God,
that a Knicks fan came in here talking crazy. I'm
think,
distraught about
God,
this. A Knicks fan?
God, think about this. Think about this. Both teams are talking trash, but who won the Finals MVP? Who won 2 MVPs? Who won the Defensive Player of the Year? Who got that guy? He did. He did. And that's the thing I'm getting back at
He's
you guys.
styling, ladies and gentlemen. Get the likes up. Daniel's in his bag.
Team are
Bleacher
talking
Report
trash.
boss is in his bag.
Like, you really think with Jan, you Knicks fans think about it. Jan, you can who gonna stop Giannis? Open Who Oakland? Who gonna stop Giannis?
Where is it? Oakland.
Who gonna stop Giannis? When he go to head of steam doing what he's doing. Yeah, we know he'll change the game a little bit, but you know well, when he's doing what he's doing, you ain't gonna stop him. You know well if it was a series, we got this. He's I don't get why he's coming here talking trash and then like you ain't talking about Giannis. When Giannis plays, I'm telling you, by next year, if they can just get everything together, you guys will be up. I want you guys up in here. I want the same people in here next year and
Right.
talking. You can talk when we down, but I want you to see when we up high. You can see still talking that trash then because I'm telling you guys, they
Oh,
talk all this. Not one team on Boston or the Knicks scared me like that.
no,
Yeah,
I agree. I agree. No, that they
Boston.
quiet now. We done scared them out. They quiet now. No strays ain't scared, but I see big task at hand. But I want to address this. I think this is a good point. Bucks and Four podcast. Salute to you. Appreciate you tapping in. I just read that the Suns may be interested in Brook. He fits Bud's scheme and he would anchor their defense. I'm thinking maybe a 3-team trade. I like that. Hey, keep us in the loop, Bucks and Four podcast. I like that. Anything talking about trading Brook, I'm with that. If we can get
Yep.
back a
So
younger big man or something, a piece, I'm with that. Go ahead, Gibson.
yeah. So if Brook get traded to Phoenix, so who will Phoenix be giving us back? Because we need some type of asset back now. You can't just give him
That's
away.
leverage. And probably content too. Maybe content go to
Yep.
Phoenix.
Yep, send him down there too. Send him down there too. So, Amber, what I would like to see for this Bucks team going forward, I would like to see Doc Rivers manage our guys' minutes and give our young crew more playing time. Give them more time because he didn't do that this season at all, and that's what I didn't like. Give them more time. Throw them out there and see and let those guys and play, and let's see what they have. Let's get them out there to see.
Yeah.
And I want Giannis, and not only that for Giannis too. I want him in the off season. I want him to put in weight to work on his mid range game because his mid range and his free throws because you can't be dunking. We don't need you to be damaging your leg. We need you to have like a little mid range game. Master that. Work on that in the off season. Try to get better at your craft. So when you come
No,
back
I'm with that
next
too, but
season,
please work on the pick and roll because of the pick and roll, he should be getting all types of easy looks and ducks down to the basket. We need to have some type of offensive pet play, and it needs to be the pick and roll. I'm going to continue to emphasize that the Bucks need to be spamming pick and roll all off season, spamming pick and
right,
roll, staggered screens, all of that stuff. We need to spam that this off season. If we can do that right, we should get nothing but open looks for our shooters if we spam in the pick and roll correctly. Also, Indiana spammed the pick and roll a lot too with Miles Turner and Halliburton because you got to respect Miles Turner's shooting ability. You get what I'm
right.
saying? We need to be on that type of time. Mr. Cool said, let me go over this comment. Mr. Cool said, if you're paying attention to the Denver Timberwolves series, does anyone think Gobert is better than Brook? I'm not sure that Cat is better than Brook. Oh, please give me Cat instead of Brook. I feel the Rudy Gobert, I'll let that ride. But no. Give me Cat instead of Brook. Oh,
Cat,
yeah, give me Cat. He got youth. He
cat,
do a lot of the same stuff. He might just need to be in an organization that's about winning and have a championship already. He'll fall right in the line. I would trade Brook in a heartbeat for Cat. In a heartbeat.
yeah,
Because
cat could play. Cat could
yeah,
play.
Cat
He
can
that boy
play
could talk.
in the right
He could
circumstances.
talk.
He gives you way more than Brook. He's gonna give you way more
Oh,
upside than Brook. And I just don't know, Mr. Cool, why you are so attached to some of these old dudes for it. Why are you so resistant to change and youth? I just don't know why you're so resistant to it, Mr. Cool. We need to get young. Do you not see how old and slow we look? Even when we trying to go for a scramble for a loose ball, it look like people can't even bend over to dive on the floor. Nothing. We won't even do that. Matter of fact, we just y'all got it. Yeah, y'all got it. If it's a scramble on the floor, look at our old dude. They don't be jumping on the floor for none of the loose balls or trying to dive to keep a ball from going out of bounds. They'll
Only
look.
Giannis doing it. Only
Only Giannis, and Connaughton every blue moon. What up, Brenda?
so Amber, what I'm looking for and coming into next season, I would like to see Pat Connaughton gone. I
Yes,
would like to see him
absolutely.
go. I would like to see Beasley go. Please get him out.
Yep,
Jay Crowder, we did never get nothing from you. It
gone.
was appreciated. We appreciate what you did. The organization, you could see the door.
No,
And
we don't
bring in some.
appreciate nothing you did, Crowder, because you did nothing. No, we don't appreciate you. I'm gonna take that back for Gibson. No, we don't appreciate you, Crowder. You did absolutely nothing in your stint for the Milwaukee Bucks. But go ahead,
One,
Gibson.
one more time, if we could try and see, if we could get some players to help our bench, I believe if we could get another score like a Jordan Clarkson from Utah to help Bobby with the bench, I think that would be a good
I
boost
think
too to
Malik
help our.
Monk would be the better option and maybe a little cheaper. But I would
I
love for us to have a Malik Monk.
I like Malik Monk.
Malik Monk
He
would be
Okay,
very helpful. He's a free agent. Malik
oh,
Monk
okay,
would
so
really give us some athleticism and some explosiveness off the bench because Malik Monk can
so
get you 15 off the bench. Now, if you
okay,
got
so
Bobby and Malik Gibson, I said Malik Gibson.
Malik Monk.
Malik Monk off the bench. Now you talking. Now that's a formidable. Now you got some killers off the bench because Bobby gonna
Yeah,
get you double figures. You got Malik Monk, he gonna get you double figures. Now you can
right,
sprinkle in the young guys, and now you got something there. Then you
right,
got
right.
something. And I feel if we let them 3 players go, we might have enough to get a Malik Monk and then just ride the rest of the bench with the young guys. But if you have Malik
Right.
Monk and Bobby P off the bench, that's a pretty strong bench right
Yeah,
there.
that's a our bench.
Oh,
Our bench was our problem. That's what caused us. Our bench was our problem because when I watch this series, kind of then guys was just when they do the pump fake, he jump. You don't supposed to jump. You don't jump right away off the
No,
pump
Jeff.
fake.
Wiseman is
They just
trash.
so I just pray that Doc Rivers did the right thing by getting rid of Oppenheimer. My
Right.
goodness, I can't believe they get rid of him. It finally, I think he was a curse on this team with Jan. He jacked up Giannis shot, jacked that man short right up. So if Doc Rivers could bring in Damian Lillard, shooting coach, hire him, that would be nice. And you remember now, the Lakers fired all their coaching staff. I don't know who Doc Rivers is going to bring in to help fill in the rest of the bench. Only by the grace of God knows. So I pray that we do well in this draft. That we don't.
Right.
I just don't want us to. I just don't want us to go after no God. We don't need a God. We have too much of them. We don't need that. We need like what you all said a little earlier. We
Agree,
need that
Robert.
big man. I
Yep.
agree that big man. What you call down a little earlier. If we could get him on this team, I think we'll be a very dangerous team come next season.
We just need some
A
side. And then
very
Mr. Cool, when we saying to draft these big men, we're not asking them to come in and be an immediate impact. We're just asking for
no
the side. We drafted Giannis late in the first round, correct? And we let him
right,
develop over time, and look what he's become. What is to say
right,
we can't draft another late big man and have them get great over time? All I'm saying is look
right,
at the skill sets of the people we're talking about in the big men in this draft. They have more upside than anybody on that we have currently on this team. The only other big that's what you got to understand. All the only big man we have, Bobby P, no athleticism. Giannis, ultra athletic. Brook, no athleticism. And the 2 people I mentioned with no athleticism consistently get exposed on defense and get hunted due to not being athletic. So what is it gonna
right.
hurt drafting one of these young dudes that got a motor and can run? How is that a bad thing? I guess is what I'm trying to figure out.
had to jump out the
So
paint. So that tells you right there we cannot run with nobody with these old guys. That's
really,
the one more thing wrong with this. I mean, I understand. I mean, you cannot just hang like Giannis. Yeah, right now for right now. But you at one day we have to you move off of Giannis one day. I'm not saying now. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about. It's just that we need to adapt to what we facing right now. All these teams are just don't care. You know,
yep.
these teams they will run you out the gym if you make if you let them. Like
Right, yeah,
yeah,
right out the gym.
they run out,
Right.
like I mean, it doesn't matter if Brooke Lopez is shooting hit threes all the time. We cannot score or stop these guys. We need to defend. And then I give
True,
you know
Jeff.
what people say about our defense is suspect since Drew left. It wasn't even just Drew. It was just we getting old and we cannot catch up with these
Right.
guys. No,
Yep. Mhm.
Shout out to you, Patrice, but no Bronny James. Bronny James is 6'1", and I don't see anything that he does. He doesn't have any special effects. He should be in the
He can
G
get
League.
he can get
Patrice.
exposed.
He
He can
should
get
be in the G
exposed.
League. No disrespect to your son, LeBron. I'll disrespect you. I won't disrespect your son, but he's not NBA material from what I've seen, Patrice. He just got
Hey,
name recognition. He kind of like a
hey, hey,
Austin Rivers. You got name recognition, but not that much game. But
hey,
go ahead, Gibson.
yeah, go ahead.
I think LeBron need to retire his old backside. His time is done. Come to end. You need to like what Michael Jordan told Magic Johnson. There's a new sheriff in town. You need to hit the door. So it's time for you to go now. I don't know what you're trying to prove. Trying to break
I
all
like
these
that he
stats.
keep playing. I like you know why I like that he keep playing? He just keep tarnishing his legacy more and more. Every year he played, not winning a championship, pointing fingers at other players. He tarnishing his legacy. And I'm here for all of that. Keep tarnishing your legacy. Cause stats don't matter.
Uh,
It's about accolades that matter.
uh,
That's what I be trying to talk to these young cats. They scored 40,000 points. How many championships did he win? How many championships did he lose? I'm talking about what hardware. I don't care about no stats. I'm talking about hardware. Vinny
I got
Testaverde
one.
threw for a lot of yards in the NFL because he played a long time. That don't mean he an elite quarterback because he threw for over 40,000 yards. Let me
I got
chill.
one
Go
joke.
ahead, Gibson. Let me chill.
I
I'm
got
doing
one
too
joke.
much educating here.
I get one joke for you and Daniel. Now, I don't know if any LeBron fans in this chat, but I can repeat it. And I was looking at it the other day. Underneath LeBron James, the great LeBron James, who they call is the GOAT. They say underneath him, he done cost 9 head coaches done get fired. 9 head coaches done get fired under LeBron. Now, and they said underneath Kevin Durant, 6 done get fired under Kevin Durant. 6.
Fair, Mr. Cool.
How many, how many get fired under Curry? They said 0. So that's to show you teams anytime Davenham said LeBron is a big baby crying for calls and things like that. He's not showing up, showing the coaches underneath the bus. You think I want to play on a team with that kind of player? Hell no, I don't want to play with no that play like
They
that.
gonna re-sign Thanasis. I believe that. I was just wishful thinking, Jeff Riley, that he could go to bed. I know they gonna re-sign him to another 1 year. I know. It's part of the it's part of the Giannis stimulus package. You know how that go. It's part of the It is. I mean, look, what? I'm not lying. It's the Giannis stimulus package. That's what's really going on here. Let's keep it real. You know, we all come here, we give you the raw, unfiltered, and just tell you the truth. Shout out to
Yeah,
whoever gave me the thumbs down. It's all good, bro. Appreciate you tapping in.
man.
Man,
I'll get back on the thing you said earlier about your sources about Beauchamp not playing,
Mm-hmm.
like going in practice. So like for him to be a first, I think it's more of the coach not giving them a chance, and then he
Okay.
just probably gave up. Like, you know what, they ain't gonna give me no chance anyway. I ain't gonna try. But they gotta sit. They gotta sit Beauchamp down. They gotta
Interesting,
sit Doc.
Jason.
If I'm Jon Horst, I'm like, look, all of our jobs on the line right now. You can get traded. I can get fired. I go to Detroit. They're not letting me go. They tell me I need to fix this. So you guys need to play together. You and Doc, you need to use him. And I think that Beauchamp, his confidence fell significantly down this year. It was
Correct.
down. After Adrian Griffin didn't play him that well, and then after Doc came, you need to see his mentor. Like, he didn't play at all. But they got to play these young guys next year. If you're going to keep all these core guys, going to tell us and interview stuff and sprinkle need to do, because I'm telling you, I mean, Giannis is giving the monkey. Giannis gave him the monkey because he said he wished he would have played. He so bad that he got hurt. And I'm telling Doc, you don't play him all those damn minutes.
Right.
Don't game. You better not play him that minute. You better get somebody in that bench that can play at least 10 minutes, at least 15 minutes. Like, he should
Hold
be
on.
in his
Hold on
32
one
minutes.
second, bro. Hold on 1 second, Daniel. Our favorite op is back in the super chat. Appreciate the $4.99 super chat. Let me get your comment off so we can style on you again. No strays, ET. Our favorite op stats for Bucks fans. Celtics playoff losses this year equals 2. Bucks playoff wins since Tatum dropped 50 and Milwaukee equals 3. Just blow it up, y'all. You talk about blowing it up. Y'all actually about to blow it up. You think that y'all gonna be able to afford Derek White, Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum? You are drinking Flint, Michigan water if you think this team is going to stick together. And you already paying Giroux over $100 million to give y'all 10 points a game and his defensive slip. Hey, y'all are about to the Celtics,
I mean,
y'all about to crash out. Watch what I say. I said it here first. 9:50 p.m. CST. No strays. I assure you. Let me fix my glasses so you make sure I'm talking to you, sir. Sir, you guys are about to crash out. Guaranteed. And when you do, please come back here so we can talk about it and you can have a session to explain to us why you thought you should be talking crazy when you know your team is tap water down low. They pump their chest out, but y'all heart pump Kool-Aid. Like I said, y'all don't got no leader on that team. Y'all don't even got no who's y'all leader. Who was the alpha on the Boston Celtics? Who was y'all
Bunch of
leader?
frauds. They're a
If we
bunch of
got beef,
frauds.
who gonna step up for y'all? Y'all got a bunch of Pippins and no Jordans. Tatum is a Pippin. Jaylen Brown is a Pippin. Y'all have no Jordan. That's why y'all can't win no championship. You know why the Bucks won a championship? Because we had an alpha. Giannis Antetokounmpo is an alpha. He is a
Play
killer
on one
shark. Do you
play on
get what
one
I'm
leg.
saying? There's a difference. Please understand. That's why Boston will never win a championship in your current format. You don't have an alpha. You don't. That's why.
And not only that, but when they lose this series, they can fire Joe Mazzulla. He believe his job is safe. The only way he to get a pass last year because he didn't have the proper system in place. Now, if he lose this year, the organization could get rid of his backside. So no stray ENT. We hope you come to your own funeral. We'll be right here with you celebrating. I got my good in the backyard. We can put him on the grill. We can get
Like me,
some. We can listen here, boy. Listen, don't let me stop. You dig in your own grave, and you could be
That's
the
what I'm
first
saying.
one.
Coming here talking crazy. That's all I'm saying. And it'd be different if the people, if were teams in here that won championships recently, like maybe a Golden State Warriors fan, anybody besides like a Knicks and a Boston fan. Y'all the worst of the worst. Y'all haven't won
Man,
championships in over 20 years, damn near. That's what make it crazy to be talking crazy when you haven't won anything. You need to. Paul Pierce is the last person to put up a banner, and Kevin Garnett, and they've been retired for a long, long time. Podcasting, saying the N-word on TV, wilding out. Y'all got a lot going on. Glenn Davis going to jail for 20 months. What's wrong with y'all organization, the type of players y'all be picking?
man, man.
he really said it because I was like,
Yeah,
I heard.
I don't want to get into the pod, but feel free to Google it, Paul Pierce. Hey, Paul Pierce
The
is a
truth,
wild boy. That's all I'm gonna say. That
the
Glenn
truth.
Big Baby Davis tried to scam the NBA. He gonna have to sit down for like 20 months. Shout out to the Knicks. Shout out to Boston. Y'all both scrubs. Now what?
And not
Yo,
only that,
oh, stripes. Called pinstripes. There you go. No,
we
no,
not only that, and not only that too, man. But they want play who play for their organization. Bad mouthing them. Kendrick Perkins talking bad about them, calling them Tatum and
Right.
Brown saying they ain't no leader. That's the truth. Now, when I look at that game. When Giannis came them to game 7, they had a full squad. And Giannis seen that man, Boston should be ashamed of themselves. They
Correct.
should be embarrassed of themselves.
they had.
There's no way you let one man come and drop 40 points. So that what
Yeah,
Al
and we're
Horford.
not saying like I'm not gonna disrespect Tatum and Brown saying they're not good players. I just don't think they're alphas. I feel like
No,
if I was to compare them to somebody else in the NBA, I would say that Tatum and Brown are equivalent to what PG does, what Paul George is. Paul George is a really good player, but he's not an alpha or a one, a true one. And that's
Yeah.
what I feel Tatum and Brown are really good players, but neither one to me is a superstar. And that's what you need. If you were to ask me, I would say that Donovan Mitchell is more alpha than Tatum and Brown. I would say more Donovan Mitchell is like
And
that. Jalen Brunson is like that. Brown and Tatum
yeah,
are not like that. They the same thing. To me, they the same type of player. That's why y'all can't win. Neither one of them know who the man is. They take turns.
yep. This one got to go for 60. This one got to go for 30. Two
Yeah,
ball dominant. Two ball dominance on one team. That's the problem right there with them. Two ball dominance on one team. The Boston Celtics made a big mistake when they signed Jalen Brown to all that money. You cannot have two of the same ball dominant player on one team. It's not going to work. You see what happened inside Phoenix between Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, and Devin Booker. You can't have
oh,
three ball dominant on one team. It ain't gonna work. All of them need the ball.
you know what's
what
funny?
up, Kenny
Bro,
Mac?
like, yo, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm like, we know what we're talking about because we've seen it. It's gonna happen again. Once you
Mm-hmm.
face superstars, what you gonna do? I mean,
Sure.
last game before he got hurt, you won tonight because he's hurt. He was out the game. You guys won because you didn't have to deal with no superstars. And once
Right.
you start, what you guys do?
WFSO.
All good, Knicks win. We understood what you were saying.
And when you
I'm
hey,
sorry. I
but
just
when you look at
Go ahead,
sorry.
Gibson.
Go ahead, Dan.
No, go Gibson. Then
When
we
you
gonna go
look
to
at
Daniel. Go ahead, Gibson.
when you look at it right, Daniel, and the thing about it with Boston, like what you said, you and Daniel said all the time on the chat, if the trees are not falling, ain't nothing happening for them. That's the
Right.
problem. You don't go to the NBA finals by shooting or jacking up a bunch of trees. Y'all are not Golden State. Stop trying to copy the Golden State Warriors blueprint and trying to apply it to them. You're not Kobe Bryant. Stop trying to get on like you some type of
What up,
Kobe.
Jackson?
You don't know Kobe. You don't know Kobe and Jalen Brown trash talking the city of Cleveland that they don't this and that. Man, come on, man. If I was Donovan Mitchell, don't go all over yet. And that's what I say. I want Giannis to come back next season with a mission, man. Like that Tyler boy, I can't wait till we meet these guys. Indiana, that Tyrese Halliburton, man, that guy, boy, like I would have come back with that Jordan mentality. You trash talk me, I take it
The
poison. I
person.
going for 60 on your head. I go for
If
60.
I'm Dame, I'm circling Indiana on the calendar. I'm
Yep,
circling. I'm circling the Knicks on the calendar because people are
right.
forgetting how good Dame is. He showed you a taste on one bad wheel what he can do in the playoffs, dropping back-to-back 30-point games and hitting 6 threes. Now, if we get a healthy Damian Lillard fully focused, we should be good.
Man, bro.
We should be
And that
we should be good. And
and,
he hears the
I'm
talking. I know y'all heard the presser. Dame has heard the talking.
oh
Believe
yeah,
he's heard the
I'm
talking.
Dr. Smith,
gonna.
I'm gonna follow you on. You said you got on me for not getting no name. So this I'm gonna say one more time. Dang, don't want to hear about no divorce things. I don't care anymore. This is you had your 1 year. That's it. You better come next year. You better be ready to play this year. I don't want to hear it. He tried to bring it up like I don't want to hear it. I wish I was in. I wish I was in the report. He said something like, "Look, I don't give a
What up,
damn.
Camilla?
You better come in here.
Hey,
You better thing. Show
hey,
them why I for you. Show
Yep,
us why guy that's gonna help out Giannis. I don't want to hear
correct.
about excuses.
Amber, one more question now. One more question, right, Amber? Giannis need to look at that Jordan tape. You remember when Brian Scott wasn't playing that night and Jordan said, Scott, you not playing tonight? He said, no, man, I twist my ankle. He said,
50.
Jordan said, who's gonna guide me? He said, the rookie. Jordan said, 50. So when I when I see the Pacers, when I see the when I see the Pacers, Hammer, if I Giannis, when I see we gotta play them, I getting 60 on
60
the
on it
head.
again.
I
That's
getting
how it should be.
60.
Facts. Facts.
Getting 60 on all that trash talking that Aaron Nemhard, all that Neesmith guy, all of those. I going for 60 on the head. I making sure I send a message to y'all to show y'all, hey,
Facts too,
we
Red
did only
Violin.
one injuries that cost us, but in the regular season, I want the Bucks to beat the brakes off Indiana. I want them to get the brakes beat off. I want them to get beat off Pfizer from straight to Indianapolis. I want them to get the brakes beat off them. Trust me on that. And I can't wait for next season to start. I can't wait on. I just waiting. I just can't wait. I can't wait. 60. Give them 60. Or even go for 80. If I was I go for 80 on them. 80. Go for 80.
All right.
Go back, go
Monalando
back,
said Malik
go
Monk
back.
might resign. They would be smart, Sacramento, to resign. I'm saying if he was available, I think he would be a nice fit for the Bucks, though, Monalando. Shout out to Canada, too.
What was school saying again? I just saw that. He said, what did he say? He's saying that Brooke wasn't won championship. Mr. Cool, come on. Come on, Mr.
No, we don't want Brook on this team no more.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
cool on Brook, to be
he even,
honest.
he even played the second against Brooklyn. They sat him against Brooklyn. Like he barely even played in Brooklyn. He barely played in the finals. Like, come on.
Right.
Come on. We need, I mean, I understand. Like I said, I understand we need our veterans, but they're getting old. They can't run. Brooke
Right.
can't. And he's running on skate. Like he can't
But
even.
yeah, my mom's is in her 60s, and I think she would give Brook all he could handle in a 40-yard dash or 100-yard dash. She would give him all he could handle. For real, for real. Let my mom get some hokers. Let's see what happened. Her and Brook race. I'll put my money on my mom. That's how and my mom's in her 60s. Brook is too
And,
slow. Brook is way too slow. Hold on 1 second. Monalando, I saw your comment. Please, Horst, bring back Darvin Ham. I don't know what Darvin Ham is gonna do. He might even go to Phoenix with Bud. I don't know yet. But I wouldn't mind him coming back, but I don't see that as a real plausible option. But I feel you though, Monalando. Go ahead, Gibson.
Yeah, I would like for the Bucks to bring back the jerseys, the one with the white and red design one on it. That with the Bucks logo, I like that one. So I wouldn't mind for them to bring that one back. The
This
red
man
one, the
came
white
with a
and red.
jersey.
Yeah,
That
I would
was
like to
so
see us. Yeah,
random.
I would like to
I
see us
feel
get
you.
those
I
jerseys
feel
back.
you.
Yeah, man.
But let me
I
get to
want to
this
get
comment
those
section
classic.
before I get up out of here. Let me give y'all last words. Go ahead, my man, Bleacher Report boss. Then you, Gibson. Go ahead, Bleacher Report boss.
Um, just overall, I mean, the Bucks right now have to make some tough decisions. So I mean, since they're not going to, I mean, since the Bucks, I'm glad the Bucks they had no business didn't let Jon Horst go onward. Like, look, you got to fix this problem. We're not going to let you go. We got Giannis here. I mean, and they ain't got to, see each other. They're going to do everything together. They need to work on their games together. So I'm happy for that. But overall, all these teams talking trash right now. Just remember, Giannis didn't play. If Giannis played these games, you talk to trash. Then you can talk to trash. But Giannis didn't play this year, and if he did play, it'd been different. So keep talking trash. So go ahead, have your fun. I'm gonna be sitting here looking like that guy with the glass on your funeral. So it's come something like this. Still, still didn't receive.
Right. Go ahead, Gibson.
Okay, what I would like to see the Bucks do is the same thing what Daniel said. I just taken a blueprint from that. I would like to see Giannis and Dame wake more in the pick and roll. I would like to see Dame have the ball more in his hand and Giannis just play more off ball instead. He bringing up the ball. I like to see Dame bringing it up more. And then I don't want to see him be doing too much of those dunks and things because we don't need him to be injuring himself in the early part of the season. So we need to see Giannis be freely getting easy looks. Don't make it hard. Let the game come to you. And
Mm.
then at the same time we need you to develop a post-up move, your post-up move, that little push jump hook what did you use in the finals against Kevin Durant. I want to see him master that more. The little mid-range shot, I want to see him master that more. And his free throws, I want him to improve on that more. And I don't need to see him be jacking them no bunch of trees. No, dominate more in the post. Dominate those cats in the post like that little scrub from the Indiana Pacers will give us all that work. McConnell, I would like
That
to see
little
him
scrub.
in that little parking bag. I don't like Indiana. I don't like Indiana. I don't like those teams. These are the three teams. I don't like them. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. These are the three teams who've been giving us problems for the past few years. You have number one is Miami, number two is Boston. Now you add Indiana to that. I want the Bucks to overcome these obstacles
I
and
agree,
prove
Mr.
all the
Cole.
others wrong. So we have to come back better. We have to get younger, and the roster have to get better. We need guys to help this team. We don't need no little jokers on this team when they ain't playing with no heart. No, 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 no. You could stay with the door. It don't make no sense. You come and try to say you want to sign with this organization and you only come in to produce to help us to win. No, we need guys to come in to put in work, uh, help this team win, chase loose ball, grab rebounds. We need you to be crashing the glass, flying over fellas, grabbing the ball. We need all of those things. We didn't have that. So that's all I would love to see coming in next season, Amber. I turn the floor over to you.
All right, appreciate y'all brothers tapping in. Gibson, before you get up out of here, can you give the people the battle cry?
Peace and love. Peace, love, and blessing to Bucks Nation. Salute.
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. We get in the comment section. Appreciate y'all tapping in. My boy, the Bleach
All
Report
right.
boss, my man Gibson out of the Bahamas. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me get in this comment section before we get out of here. Hey, Bucks Nation, as things happen, we will definitely be going live to talk about them. And I think that the moves that were recently made or discussed as far as Horst staying, I think is positive. I also think it's extremely positive some of the coaches that we got rid of because I think they were dead weight. Like I said, I want Doc to have everything at his disposal to be as effective as he can as a coach. This is his last hurrah, along with Horst. The amount of pressure that is on them is gigantic, along with Damian Lillard. I think as far as the players, the most pressure is on Dame Lillard. He was much maligned last year. He didn't play up to expectations. He gave his reasoning / excuses of why he played poorly. It poorly for him, 25 points a game. I mean, poorly for him. You know what I'm saying? So he said he's going to rededicate himself to focus. I love that Giannis wants to go down there and hang out with Dame and Portland, but I don't want you to hang out. I need y'all to be spamming pick and rolls and figure out how to play off of each other, because it's very concerning that how well Dame plays when Giannis isn't on the floor and vice versa. They have to figure out how to get some cohesiveness and unity. So I'm hoping that's what they work on, and I'm expecting Doc to lead this team. Doc, you're a seasoned coach. You've been through so many different situations. It is time for you to get on your redemption tour and show why you're a quality head coach and lead this team to a championship. Nothing less will be we'll be satisfied with. We won a championship. We think we have enough players to win a championship. Doc, it's time for you to coach. It is time for you to take back your legacy, Doc Rivers. Right now, people are peeing on your legacy, literally. You want to be respected as one of the greater coaches of all time. Now is the time. You need to show what you can do with this small market Bucks team and lead us to the promised land. I think you can, but you have to know you can, Doc Rivers. Get whatever coaches you need, whatever you need to be successful. Please, Bucks, provide that for Doc. He has a full off season. I don't want to hear excuses from anybody. Giannis, especially Dame, Middleton, no excuses. And for Middleton, I don't care what happens. I don't want none of that low management. He can't play back-to-back games. He can't play unless they have Fiji water instead of Avion water. I don't want none of that. I want him to play 65 games minimum. That's what I want from Middleton. Even if that puts us in the second Apron, so be it. We'll address that in the offseason. But that's what I want for the Milwaukee Bucks, and that's a fact. Let me get in this comment section real quick. No Stray said more stats for the Bucks Nation. We tied 2-2 in the regular season. Yeah, but our two wins are by blowout, sir. And we weren't even healthy all 4 of those games. But our two wins were by blowout. It's a difference. And shout out to WFSO too. Sandra said, "Who's y'all leader?" That's a real question. I wasn't even trying to slander Boston. I'm being serious. Who is y'all leader? Who's the man on y'all team? Some days it's Derek White. Some days it's Tatum. Who's y'all? Y'all don't got no leader. That's why y'all can't win nothing. You can never win in anything without having leadership. That's at your job. If you don't have a good leader, y'all not gonna do well. In basketball, if you don't have a leader, you're not gonna win games. You're not gonna win a championship. And that's why Boston will never win a championship. They do not have a leader. Like if you put, let's just say you took Ant-Man from Minnesota and put him on Boston instead of Jaylen Brown, you would see a difference with Boston, because Ant-Man is going to take control and say, this is my team now. He going to do like in that movie with Tom Hanks. He'd be like, this is my team now. And then things will fall in the line. But Jaylen Brown thinks it should be his team the same way Tatum thinks it should be his team. And that's the problem with the Boston Celtics and why y'all will never win a championship. That's guaranteed. You know why? Because I know what I'm talking about, no strays. I know what I'm talking about. Y'all ain't winning nothing. That's no hate. Y'all not designed to win a championship. Y'all a regular season team, for real. That's just really what it is. My man D Gibbs in the chat. What's good, D Gibbs? A good center, Cam Thomas, and this Jones would be a nice pickups if possible. Yeah, we just got to see what Horst got to do. He knows his job on the line, so we're going to see. Jeff Riley said Paul Pierce ain't no GOAT. If he was in the run-in with LeBum alone. Hey, I'm not going to say Paul Pierce is a GOAT, but Paul Pierce was cold, Jeff Riley. I'm not going to even hold you. Paul Pierce was cold. Very cold. Two Red Violets said Brooke, Connaughton, Beasley, Crowder, and Gallo all need to be gone. I would add Dame, to be quite honest. Dame and Giannis don't mesh at all. They sent him to Miami. You send him to Miami for who, though? Do you think Tyler Hero and who else would be equivalent? I can't see that. I can't see that. Max Villain, what up, Amara? What up, Max Villain? Good to see you in the chat, bro. Salute. Max Villain said, finally, Giannis is about to get a real shooting coach. Yeah, that could be helpful. Mr. Cool says, start Andre Jackson with Dame, get rid of Beverly. I'm with that. I'm with that, Mr. Cool. I like that. Two Red Violins said Dame is not that guy anymore, Amber. I'm sorry, but you guys are going to be very disappointed in Dame next season. I hope I'm wrong, though. I can guarantee that you're wrong. We can book this today, 10:11 p.m. CST. The Dame will be in his bag next year. I guarantee it. I guarantee it, Two Red Violins. He showed you in the playoffs on a bad leg. He was cooking, bro. He averaged 30. He was averaging 6 threes a game in the playoffs. 6 made threes a game, bro. He was cooking. All he needs is a healthy offseason. You don't think he hears all the talking? If he's the man that I think I am, he will have a resurgent season next year. I guarantee. Max Villa said Giannis is going to get better. I agree. D. Gibbs said, Cam Thomas, Tyus Jones, and a good center use the young blood. Everyone has to be better next season. Doc, too. Facts. Daddy Fields, mind all you Dame haters. If he wasn't going through what he was going through, it might have went different. I agree. Cream City 1846 said Brooke going to Phoenix. Who we getting back, Cream City 1846? I'm not mad at that, but who we getting back? Mr. Cole said Daniel order salute. Absolutely to the Bleacher Report boss. Joseph Macbeth was good. Knicks' last championship was 1973. I wasn't even born in 19. That's crazy. Oh, salute, Mr. Cool. Appreciate you. He said salute to Gibson. Appreciate you. My man Brandon in the chat said, what's good, Bucks Nation? What's good, Brandon? Appreciate you tapping in. Cream City, Robert Brooks said Cream City, he won't go there for that weak proposal for Nurkic. Yeah, Nurkic ain't helping too much. It's all good, too, Red. That's to everyone. That's really think he's didn't want to pair up with Giannis. Yeah, Dame will come back, bro. Dame is gonna get better. I guarantee. Here we go. Now this to Mr. Cool I'm talking about. We need 2 changes as an assistant coach and some theme music. My man Gibson said, good night, Bucks Nation. Salute, hit the like button. Yeah, if y'all haven't already, hit the like button. Appreciate y'all. Get a couple more comments. I'm gonna get up out of here. Jimmy Roller said, facts. Leadership is no one. Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Facts. All good. It's all good, Brandon. Just tap in next time. I'm about to get up out of here. We was looking for you earlier. No Straight said it's been fun, Bucks Nation. See y'all in the ECF. Oops, y'all won't be there. Y'all keep playing. Y'all might not be there messing around, but I know what y'all won't do is hang a banner. How about that? I guarantee y'all ain't hanging no banners. PV said Doc Rivers is the coach of this team. What is this foolishness? LOL, just kidding. I think, hey, like I said, Doc got a lot to prove. So do Dame. Dame got a lot to prove next year. He was probably the most hated Buck this year, to keep it real. So he needs to redeem himself, regardless of the games he's won, game winners he's hit. He needs to redeem himself. So Bucks Nation, I'm about to get up out of here. I appreciate everyone tapping in. If you have not already, please hit the like button to help other people find the content. Mr. School said, Amber, take Jackson, your barber. If he got some spots available, he can kick it with us. But my barber be tied up for months on end. Like, he one of the coldest in the city, if not the coldest. Shout out to Fonz and Fine Styles of Parnassus Hair Gallery. Hey, if you can get in, good luck. But it's gonna be some months before you can get in there, and that's a fact. My boy Daddy Phil said, my boy Daddy said, salute Bucks Nation. Yes, sir. Friends and family, you already know. Hit that like button. Absolutely. My boy Brandon said he'll be tapping in next live. You already know, Brandon. We here for you, bro. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. I'm Amara. This is Amara's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition where we just discussed some certain changes with the Bucks as far as Jon Horst has been denied the ability to interview for the Detroit Pistons job, which means that he's gonna be here and need to fix the mess that he's been in. We also discussed that Doc Rivers is cleaning house. He's gotten rid of 3 of our assistant coaches, and especially one that we all don't like, and Oppenheimer. So there's things that I'm liking right now, and we're gonna go back and forth about the big man stuff in the draft with Mr. Cool, and I get his point, and I hope he gets our point of view as well. And that's what this is. I always say, hey, Bucks Nation, aka friends and family, because that's how we conduct ourselves here. Respectful, even the ops, we always respectful. We gonna crack jokes on one another, but it's always respectful, and that's why I always say friends and family. This is an open forum for any Bucks fans, even non-Bucks fans, to tap in and tell us how they feel. And I really want this community to continue to grow and build. And I appreciate all y'all tapping in. The channel is growing, and I'm gonna continue to produce more Bucks content with the best Bucks chat in YouTube. And like I said, as the summer progresses, we're gonna start talking more about the Packers. We're gonna start talking about some Brewers as well when time permits. And we're gonna talk. And once we get to, like, the Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, we'll have some lives to just discuss what we're seeing in both of those, so we can know where we need to be at next year and what we should expect from our team from what we see in the playoffs this year. So appreciate everyone tapping in. This is your number one source for Bucks news. This is the number one Bucks chat on YouTube, hands down. Comment, like, subscribe, share this content. We will be back, and as soon as any new news breaks for the Bucks, we'll definitely be going live, y'all. Appreciate all y'all tapping in, even the ops. Shout out to y'all. Gone.